Okay, so I thought that I would come back on and make another video, just because I remember that before I had any of my appointments, I was always wondering what happened at the appointments. So I'm gonna record what happened at my psych appointment, or no, I'm gonna record. Yeah, I know I'm a loser, but anyway, I'm gonna record what happened at my first appointment. So, well, I had an orientation that is basically just, it basically just gives you a package, lets you know about the surgery. But I mean, if you're on here, you probably have looked at every video anyway, and you already know about all of that. So, the first appointment is kind of with the dietitian. And with the dietitian, it's, they just kind of go over your eating habits and make sure that you're on the right path. They explain to you how much you eat after surgery, like the diet and the pills. And they just want to make sure that you're not like, they just want to make sure that you're not like, because why would you have the surgery if you're not willing to change? So they don't want you to just change when you have the surgery. You have to make an effort. You have to make an effort before you have the surgery. Because this isn't just to have the surgery, it's a tool that's going to be able to help you, but you have to be in the right mindset in order to do it. So, at that appointment, they just explained everything. They asked me what I was eating. I had to write down, like, everything that I eat and everything like that. It wasn't really long. I talk a lot, so it was probably longer than it should have been. He was really nice. And he kind of just, he told me that was good because I'm diabetic, so I already see a dietitian. So I kind of already know how to eat properly. But, so that was good. He cleared me for that. So, now I'm going to talk about, the psych. That was one of the weirdest appointments that I have ever had in my life. I've never had somebody ask me such weird questions. Like, I never expected it. She was really nice though, really nice. The psychologist. She just kind of asked me my history, if I had any abuse. I guess they want to know if you have any substance problems, like if you drink or do drugs. I don't do either. So I don't smoke either, so I'm kind of a loser. I don't do anything, but they just want to make sure that you don't have that because believe me, I'm not that much of an emotional person, but this has been an emotional roller coaster. I'm not even kidding. It has been a crazy roller coaster of emotions because you're opening up things that you don't think about all the time. Like, I've always been okay with being chubby and stuff and being forced to, like, how'd you get like this and what don't you like about yourself and stuff like that. It kind of like, you're like, wow. But, okay, so she asked me some weird questions. The normal basic questions were fine. She asked if I had a support system. They want to know that you're not an emotional eater because if you're an emotional eater, then you obviously, you know, after the surgery, if you have, it's like you go through all these emotions, you could just gain all the weight back. So that's a big no-no for them, I guess. Also, she asked me like all these weird questions, like if I hear people, do I think that people send messages through the TV? And I'm like, what? No. Then they asked, what did they ask? Oh, do I think that people are out to get me or that the government is out to get me? Do I think that I can read people's minds? Do I think people read my minds? Do I believe in aliens? All these really weird questions. They asked me if I was suicidal. They asked me if I ever, what's wrong, Jordan? Sorry, my son is up. What's the matter? Oh, take that off. Sorry. Okay, go to bed. Love you. Sorry. He put a shirt on his head and he couldn't get it off. So, okay, so, then they asked me, like, really weird questions, like, just really weird questions, like stuff about the government, and if I ever hurt myself in intent knowing I would be hurt, or if I ever thought about hurting other people, stuff like that. And I asked the lady, I was like, does anyone say yes to any of these? And she was like, yeah, you'd be surprised. So I was like, whoa, that's craziness. But that was a crazy appointment. It made me laugh though, because I've never had somebody ask me those weird questions. It was quite entertaining. So that was good. She said she cleared me and everything was fine for that. Next, the internist. I had the internist. She was so nice. She went over, she expressed to me, do you want to have kids? And I said, no, I have 3 boys. I don't want any more children. Unfortunately, I don't have a girl, but I'm okay with that. Because she said a lot of people get pregnant after the surgery, and it's a no-no. She doesn't like it. 2 years, I guess you have to wait at least 2 years before you get pregnant. And she's like, I tell them, and they don't listen, and after you see them pregnant, and there's complications, so, but no. She goes over that. She goes over all your, like, vitamins, and if your iron is low, like mine, and stuff like that. And then she'll say that you're fine. She made me go for more blood work, and she told me that if there was a problem, she'd call me. But I had called them, and they said, like, there's nothing wrong. But, so then after that was the scope. The scope was weird. I thought that they were going to put me to sleep, and they didn't. So I was kind of, like, laying on the bed waiting to be followed to sleep, and then all of a sudden they started putting the tube down my throat. So they were telling me to swallow, but the thing is like, you're drugged, and you have like this spray in your mouth, but you can still feel the tube in your mouth. So I would swallow, and I could feel the tube tighten up in my throat. It was really gross, and I felt like I was going to throw up. So that was uncomfortable, but I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was just more awkward. So that was the scope appointment. Now I'm just waiting for my surgeon appointment, and then I believe that I'll have a surgeon, like a class where I'll get that big book explaining surgery and life afterwards and stuff like that, and they'll call me with my surgery date. So, and I have my OptiFast. Some of it is over here. Oh, okay, some of it's there. It's a pain in the butt having the OptiFast because I keep staring at it. I've never wanted to try OptiFast so bad in my life. But, so I thought I would just explain the kind of appointments that I've went through, just for people that are just at the beginning and kind of wondering what the appointments are about. Hopefully I can help anybody out. I mean, I'm a newbie myself. I still haven't had the surgery. I'm still waiting. But I remember when I was at the beginning and I just had my orientation, I was so, like, wondering about the other appointments and what they entailed. Mind you, I do live in Canada, and I'm pretty sure that it's different. There's, like, a different process in the States. So I could be giving you false information, so I'm sorry. But yeah, hopefully this helps somebody out there wondering what kind of appointments are after the orientation up to surgery. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I promise that I'll be making more videos as soon as I'm gonna make more videos. If I get on here and I talk about nothing, I'm still gonna make videos. So you're gonna be bored with me making videos. Anyway, I gotta go because my son is playing in the hallway and it is late and he should be sleeping, but he knows I'm on here, and so he's taking advantage of that. 3-year-olds are trouble. Anyway, bye.